Hi everyone, my name is Kate and that's my project, The Capital. Why the capital? Because, first of all, the first thing that we learn, at least in Ukraine, in English, is London is the capital of Great Britain. And the other thing, but I, I guess the main thing, let's think about any big famous country, or doesn't matter, any country. For example, France, Ukraine, Great Britain, and think about the fact when you think about this country, with what city you associate this country with the capital, but the country isn't its capital. It's not equal thing. So let's explore every single angle of different countries around the world. And let's start from the Gothic and medieval heart of Great Britain, York.
York doesn't have its own airport, but the city is a major railway hub and has well-developed bus connections between neighboring major cities. The nearest airport is located in Leeds, and other options are Manchester and London, where you can fly from Poland. Today I'm taking the train. You need to go through this arch. Here you can see the signs for trains and buses. I'll tell you a little bit about buying tickets. It's often cheaper to buy online and in advance than to do it offline, especially on the day of your visit. I buy my tickets on the Trainline website. You can see that you can choose where you are leaving from, where you are going, a return ticket or one way, the date of departure and arrival, as well as the time and number of adults. You can also specify the number of children if you're traveling with children and their age, and add a discount card. For example, if you go to the job center may give you a 50% discount card. Then you go to the page where you can see the amount and other options for your trip. Click continue and click continue again. Then you'll see the details of your trip and the options to pay by card. And in the end, you specify your data. Receive your tickets by mail, and you can also download them to your phone. It's very convenient. If you are taking the train, the first thing that you will see is the station, which dates back to 1839. The National Railway Museum is also located next to the railway station, but we'll go there next time. Bear in mind that the museum is free, and you can see the largest collection of steam locomotives in the world, just under 300 units. Now I'll show you how to get from the railway station to the city center. You probably have to follow some signs with transportation, but on foot is the best way to explore the city, to understand its atmosphere, especially since it's a 15-minute walk. York is an ancient city located in the northeast of England. It was founded by the Romans in the 1st century BC. Initially, a Roman fort called Para.Travel was built on the river Ouse, which later became a large settlement. Later, the city became the capital of the province of Lower Britain. The symbol of Yorkshire is the white rose, which was often seen during the Wars of Roses. By the way, the Duke of York fought against the Lancastrians and they had a red rose. And then the king simply combined these two roses together, getting a white-red rose, a Tudor rose. Well, sometimes I feel like I'm in the Game of Thrones. Later, the city was conquered by Vikings, who named it Jorvik, and then by the Normans, after which York got its current name. In the Middle Ages, the city prospered thanks to trade in timber and wool. A very favorable location for the development of the city was its location between London and Edinburgh. In the 19th century, York became an important railway junction and industrial center. Today, York has many historical monuments and cultural landmarks that are still relevant today. Let's take a look. So, we've reached one of the main city attractions, the York Minster. Look at this grandeur. It's mesmerizing, right? By the way, it's considered the second largest cathedral in Northern Europe after Cologne Cathedral. In the past, the cathedral suffered from fires, various religious fanatics, changes of power, as always, but now it's considered one of the largest medieval cathedrals in Northern Europe. Let's take a look inside because they say that it hides many secrets and architectural details. Let's check the price tags with the prices and opening hours. You can also check this on the website. Tickets are not cheap. In fact, they start at £14 for students, but bear in mind that for Ukrainians, admissions is still free, for which we sang the English. Unfortunately, we couldn't get inside this time. Be careful when you visit on Sunday, as the working hours may be shortened, and the cathedral may close earlier. However, I still enjoy listening to beautiful music and strolling in the park. We'll take a look inside the Minster next time. I recommend going to such a park to relax. It's one of the best and favorite places of locals. Actually, not too many people today, probably because of the weather, but actually and usually it's very crowded. What a nice view! Here people love to sit with their kids and others everywhere. For example, on the grass. It's a very nice spot for relaxation, a cozy place. Another feature of York, along with the free observation platform, is its medieval city walls dating back to the 14th century. The locals were practical. Instead of building them from scratch, they utilized the ones that Romans built before them. Now, let's climb up the hill. You can also visit the Monk Bar gates, which are the largest and freshest of the old city gates. Oh God, I don't know how to navigate these high places. I don't even know how to pass through here. By the way, This isn't a Catholic cathedral, it's a Protestant church. The reason for this is Henry VII's desire to create a separate church independent of the papacy. The head of the Anglican Church is the king or queen. It's also interesting that the Anglican Church is the 13th largest landlord in the UK, and it's quite wealthy. Here's some more interesting fact. New York, one of the most important cities in the world, was named after York. How come on Sundays so many of the shops are closed, but there are still all sorts of spooky decorations that were decorated for Halloween? Let's see what we have here. Some skulls. Well, I think it's better to get going out of here now. Viking stuff, but we'll do a video about Vikings and Viking York later. Oh, Red Devil. Look at him. Ooh, let's go away from it. Let's go away. Well, I'm already getting hungry. Let's see. Here you can taste the most famous Yorkshire pudding. Well, for those on a diet, it's better to step away from the screens. Really, believe me. Because another name for the pudding is dripping pudding. I won't even tell you why. Although, maybe I will. When wheat flour began to be used in the preparation of pies and puddings, chefs of northern England came up with a way to use the fat that dripped onto the tray to cook puddings while the meat is frying. Now you understand what I was talking about. By the way, Yorkshire pudding is a staple of the British Sunday dinner and is sometimes served as an accompaniment to the main meat dish. And there is also a claim that its main essence lies in its cheapness. Of course, you can try it in a restaurant, but the prices here are more pleasant. And to be fair, judging by the number of locals, something tells me that it's tastier here. Here it is, you see, with this beauty.
Hiya. One Yorkshire pudding, please.
Yorkshire pudding wrap.
Yeah, without any toppings.
Yeah. Which meat? Sorry.
Without meat.
Vegetarian. Yeah.
No. Do you have without anything? Just empty one.
You just want a large Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
£2.50 altogether, then, please.
What's in there? Let's see. Well, let's try. Wow, this is delicious. It's so light and fluffy, and the flavor is perfect. But I didn't limit myself to pudding. It's a big queue here. And this is a famous patties. You know what? It seems to me that in any country I go to, there is always a famous pastry shop with a history. There is none all over the world. And there must have been some celebrities there, 100%. But it's just such a place, although it's more of a tea room than a pastry shop. Let's take a look and I'll stand in line myself. There are two rooms here. One room is a shop where you can simply buy desserts to go, and the second room is a tea room. The English love tea. The tradition of tea drinking in England dates back to the 17th century. And if you think they invented it themselves, then no. They borrowed it from the Portuguese. Okay, I'm in the wrong line. The queue is divided into two because there are two rooms. One is a shop, as I said, and the other is for afternoon tea. So you need to stand on this side, not the side of the band. The tradition of tea drinking spread in England because the time between second breakfast and lunch was too long and people started to feel hungry. Duchess Anna Russell decided that a light snack could be made between them. Look at how many desserts here. I like the ginger cookie and macarons. And look at these pumpkins. For those who love sweets, I think this is a must try. But if you're on a diet, I recommend something else. I think I'll take the famous Paris chocolate fondant. I'm so excited to try it. Okay, let's see. I couldn't resist and I got more desserts. I'm not supposed to eat sweets, but I can't help myself when I go to the places like this. Look at this pumpkin. I couldn't resist it. And also, my favorite macarons and Victoria's sponge. She looks like the famous Victoria's Secret cake milk bar in Kiev. Who copied her? Just kidding. It's great to have a snack in the middle of such beauty. According to the Sunday Times, York was named the best city to live in on all of the Great Britain. The city has its population of over 200,000 people and area of 271 square kilometers and a temperate climate. But I'm trying to be, maybe being next to you, baby. I can win your love for me. Don't know what you like to show me. The historic city of York is well known for its ghosts, which have become as much a part of the city's heritage as the Vikings and Romans. Here we are on the historic Shambles, a street of butchers. The name, which translates from Old English as pottery, is the past traditions of mystical alleyways. It's so narrow. Honestly, if you want to visit it, it's best to do so not during peak hours. And there's another line. What's this line for? Let's take a closer look. Well, people here do love lines. I've read about this shop. Let's get in line. Unfortunately, we won't be able to film inside today. We were told that the line is full for today. Well, nothing to do, so we'll come back next time. But who's to stop us from looking from the window? Gosh, look at this yellow one. It's so cool. If you like something unique for your interior, but in my opinion, it's not worth the money. It's a collector's item. You know, when each item is unique and handmade. Well, I'm a future journalist, so I decided to ask some questions about the shop.
Hi, Mr. Barnaby. Can you tell us about the story of the ghost merchants?
Of course.
And about this street?
So the Shambles is a very old street in York. Dates back to around the Saxon time, where originally the name the Shambles comes from is a Saxon word for open air butchers. So all the way down the street you would hang your carcasses out, and the road down here is where the gutters are. You used to throw all of your blood guts
Oh my God.
which is very nice.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it's very on street. Our shop opened about 4 years ago, and as you can see, it's very, very popular. We sell ornamental ghosts. They're all handmade. It will take about 3 days to make, just around the corner. Every single one is unique and individual, so whichever one you were to buy would be the only one of its kind in the world. York is meant to be the most haunted city in Europe, so over 1,000 ghosts. So we make them celebrate that fact, and we always have a queue.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
So it's very, very popular. We've had a queue for about 3 years now. Wonderful. So it celebrates York and all its history.
Is it more popular before Halloween time or?
Halloween time is our most popular.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
last Halloween we had a 5-hour queue, which is the longest queue we've ever
Oh
had.
my god.
We've had people
Can't
coming
imagine.
as early as 4 a.m. in the morning to make sure that they got people in. And we also do lots of events around Halloween. So we do something called Ghost Week, where every night of the week we will hide hundreds of ghosts around the city for people to go and hunt and find them. And if you find it, you get to keep it.
That's really interesting. I like to come
Yeah, you should
here.
come and do it,
Yeah.
But it's a very interesting
I will.
street, and we're a very interesting store.
Okay. Thank you.
It's a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
The street still has many half-timber houses and meat hooks, as well as many carved figures. Oh my god, what a gargoyle! By the way, Ukrainian flag used to hang on it. Now you see it's already been taken down. Well, it didn't become any less cute from that. Well, I think so. There's also a Harry Potter shop here, a favorite of children and adults alike. Let's go in. And that's my favorite character. Yeah, I'm a bit of a child at heart. By the way, there's always a crowd of people here and a very long queue. But well, you see, on Sunday in the evening, it's not so special anymore. So choose the right time when it's better for you to come here. A little spoiler, I'm also going to the Warner Brothers studio tour London. It'll be even cooler out there, but it's worth going to such a store. Well, our journey with you today is coming to an end, but it's only the beginning of a new story. And thanks for watching. If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel. See you soon!